There is nothing you cannot do. You are a Bridgerton.
Season 1 of Bridgerton opens in London in the year 1813. The story, narrated by the anonymous newsletter columnist Lady Whistledown, follows the Bridgerton siblings: Anthony, Benedict, Colin, Daphne, Eloise, Francesca, Gregory, and Hyacinth. As London's social season begins, overseen by Queen Charlotte, the eldest Bridgerton daughter, Daphne, is promised in marriage to the unpleasant Lord Berbrook by her eldest brother, Anthony. When Berbrook accosts Daphne, Simon Basset, the mysterious Duke of Hastings, intervenes. Simon and Daphne agree to fake a courtship to deter their families from arranging other romantic prospects. Simon's mother died giving birth to him, and his cruel father caused Simon to vow never to sire an heir. Raised by Lady Danbury, who is unaware of Simon's vow, Simon tries to avoid marriage. Throughout their pretend courtship, Daphne and Simon develop genuine romantic feelings. When Prince Friedrich of Prussia shows interest in proposing to Daphne, she runs to Simon, and they share a kiss, witnessed by Daphne's rival, Cressida. To protect their reputations, Daphne and Simon marry, despite Simon's claim that he cannot have children. They move to Simon's estate in Cliveden, and fall deeply in love. Complications arise when Daphne discovers Simon's true ability to father children, but his refusal to do so. Feeling deceived, she leaves for London. Upon learning of Simon's tragic upbringing from Lady Danbury, Daphne begins to understand Simon's reasons. When Simon bonds with the younger Bridgerton siblings, he reconsiders his vow, leading to their reconciliation. Elsewhere, Anthony Bridgerton is in a tumultuous relationship with Sienna Rosso, which he keeps secret due to her lower social status. Tired of their hidden romance, Sienna eventually ends things. Benedict Bridgerton dreams of becoming an artist, rejecting family expectations. Eloise Bridgerton is determined to uncover Lady Whistledown's identity. The Featherington family also faces challenges. Lord Featherington's gambling problem threatens their finances. The three Featherington daughters, Prudence, Philippa, and Penelope, navigate society, with Penelope secretly in love with Colin Bridgerton. The Featheringtons host their cousin Marina Thompson, who is pregnant by her love, George Crane, away fighting in Spain. Lady Portia Featherington fakes a letter from George, leading Marina to move on and get engaged to Colin, upsetting Penelope. When Lady Whistledown reveals Marina's pregnancy, Colin breaks off the engagement. Marina learns George has died, and his brother Philip offers to marry her in George's place, which she reluctantly accepts. Penelope, heartbroken, sees her chance with Colin slip away as he leaves to travel. By season's end, Anthony resolves to find a wife. Lord Featherington is murdered due to his debts. Daphne and Simon celebrate the birth of their son, and Penelope is revealed to be Lady Whistledown. In Season 2, Eloise makes her society debut, but focuses on uncovering Lady Whistledown's identity. She meets Theo Shop at an equal rights rally and becomes smitten. Anthony seeks a wife, looking for a perfect business partner to secure his family's noble status. Dismissing love, he meets Kate Schommer, who impresses him, but despises his shallow view of marriage. Kate, present for her sister Edwina's debut, secretly struggles with family financial issues. Lady Danbury helps by making Edwina the season's diamond, the most coveted debutante. Despite Kate's efforts to keep Anthony away, she and Anthony develop feelings for each other. Anthony proposes to Edwina, but discovers the Schommer's financial struggles, feeling betrayed. Kate urges him to marry Edwina despite her feelings. During their wedding, Anthony and Kate's longing for each other is evident, leading Edwina to call off the wedding, disgracing both families. Benedict is accepted into the Royal Academy schools, but doubts his merit due to Anthony's donation. Colin returns from his travels, frustrating Penelope by swearing off women. Penelope continues writing as Lady Whistledown with Madame Delacroix. When the Queen suspects Eloise is Lady Whistledown, Penelope writes an expose on Eloise's involvement with the equal rights movement to protect her, damaging Eloise's reputation. Penelope convinces Eloise to break up with Theo. Realizing Penelope's identity, Eloise ends their friendship. The Featherington family faces more drama as Portia fears losing their home to the new heir, cousin Jack. Portia plots for Prudence to marry him, but Jack pursues Cressida Cowper, and later Portia. Colin exposes Jack as a fraud, leading to his departure. By season's end, Anthony and Kate confess their love and kiss. Edwina reconciles with Kate and blesses her relationship with Anthony. The Queen takes credit for halting the wedding, restoring the family's reputations, allowing Anthony and Kate to marry and find happiness together.
Dear reader, if there is a scandal, I shall uncover it.
It is more than just your honor at stake.
You think that just because I'm a woman, I'm incapable of making my own choices?
This season has delved into multiple love stories, with a particular focus on Penelope, who finds herself torn between Colin and Lord D. Bling. Additionally, we witness Francesca's journey as a debutante in search of a match. And let us not forget, the identity of Lady Whistledown remains a secret, poised to cause significant upheaval when the series resumes in June. Without further ado, let's dive into the first part of Bridgerton Season 3. Here is the ending of Season 3, Part 1, explained. Penelope and Colin Bridgerton. The central narrative of these episodes revolves around Penelope and Colin Bridgerton, exploring their unspoken love. At the end of Season 2, Penelope overheard Colin declaring he could never love her, a statement that deeply wounded her due to her strong feelings for him. This pain was evident as Colin, having returned from his European travels, acted promiscuously. Nonetheless, Colin sought to reconcile with Penelope, offering to help her find a husband in her third season. There were moments suggesting their love was imminent, such as when Penelope bandaged Colin's hand after he knocked over a lamp. In Bridgerton, hand touches are deeply intimate, symbolizing a yearning to be together. This connection culminated in a kiss at the end of the second episode, awakening Colin to his genuine feelings for Penelope. Despite being seen as an outcast, Penelope attracted Lord D. Bling's interest, leading to Colin's jealousy, underscored by a string quartet's rendition of Jealous by Nick Jonas. In the final episode, Colin's emotions overwhelmed him, and he sought his mother's counsel, who highlighted the rarity of lovers starting as friends. Realizing he needed to confess his feelings, Colin interrupted D. Bling's proposal to Penelope, revealing his love. Penelope, desiring true love, found stability with D. Bling, but not the love her heart desired. Colin's passionate confession led to a proposal, setting the stage for significant drama in the season's second part. Colin's previous vow to ruin Lady Whistledown, not knowing Penelope's secret identity, promises substantial conflict ahead. Francesca Bridgerton. Francesca's debutante season was another focal point, with Queen Charlotte deeming her the season's diamond. Initially matched with Lord Samadani, Francesca's connection with Lord Kilmartin disrupted this arrangement. Like her sister Eloise, Francesca values independence, finding a silent, profound connection with Lord Kilmartin. His thoughtful gesture of altering a piece of music for her showcased his care, steering Francesca towards following her heart over practicality. Mr. and Mrs. Mondrich. The Mondrich family's arc introduced them to high society after their son inherited an estate, making him the new Baron of Kent. Navigating their newfound status, Mr. Mondrich struggled to abandon his beloved club, despite societal expectations. Their story highlighted the challenges faced by newcomers to high society, hinting at potential ostracism and conflict in the forthcoming episodes. Review of Season 3, Part 1. The first part of Season 3 was captivating, surpassing the previous season in storytelling. The pacing and development of various love interests were well balanced. Notably, this season toned down the graphic bedroom scenes, focusing instead on emotional depth and character development. Moments like Penelope's dance invitation and the heartfelt conversation between Eloise and Penelope resonated deeply, showcasing their enduring bond despite ongoing conflicts. One standout element of Bridgerton is its modern-day songs, reimagined as string quartets, enhancing the emotional impact of key scenes. As we anticipate the second part of the season, the potential reveal of Lady Whistledown's identity looms large, threatening to upend established relationships and plunge Penelope into turmoil. While Bridgerton often delivers happy endings, Penelope's fate seems uncertain. All we can do is eagerly await the next installment. Bring on the second part of the season.
Miss Daphne Bridgerton.
Penelope Featherington accepts the proposal of the Taun's most eligible bachelor, Colin Bridgerton. Despite their upcoming wedding, Penelope is burdened with a significant secret. She is Lady Whistledown, the author of the Taun's most scandalous gossip column. Colin has previously expressed his harsh intentions if he ever discovers Lady Whistledown's identity, stating he would ruin her life. Eloise Bridgerton adds pressure on Penelope, giving her until midnight to confess the truth to Colin, as Eloise cannot bear to keep this secret from him. Eloise believes that without knowing the real Penelope, Colin cannot truly love her. As the clock strikes midnight, Penelope prepares to reveal herself, but Lady Cressida intervenes, falsely claiming she is Lady Whistledown to claim a reward offered by the Queen. Lady Cressida, desperate to escape an arranged marriage to the elderly Lord Greer, turns herself in, hoping the reward will free her from financial constraints. In response, Penelope publishes a new issue exposing Cressida as a fraud, establishing her as the main antagonist for the next season. Colin, having followed Penelope, confronts her with fury over her secret. Despite his anger, love prevails as Colin realizes, through Eloise's encouragement, that love makes us do things we never thought possible. However, a new dilemma arises. Can Penelope be both Lady Whistledown and Lady Bridgerton? Colin believes she cannot, forcing Penelope to choose between her identity as a writer and her future as a Bridgerton. Penelope, who found purpose in writing amidst a life on the periphery of society, struggles with this decision. She wielded significant influence as Lady Whistledown, a power she now seeks forgiveness for using recklessly. Lady Cressida uncovers Penelope's identity by investigating printer shops and attempts to blackmail her. Colin could pay the demanded reward, but Penelope refuses to let him lie to his brother about the money. In a bold move, Penelope invites the Queen to her sister's ball, planning to reveal herself to the Ton and seek forgiveness. She uses her writing earnings to fund an extravagant ball, symbolized by live butterflies, representing her transformation. Her passionate speech sways the Queen, who forgives her, hoping others will follow. Colin realizes that Lady Whistledown is inseparable from Penelope, understanding that her voice as Lady Whistledown is an intrinsic part of her. This revelation also saves the Featherington estate from financial ruin. The story fast-forwards a year, showing Penelope and Colin with a child, securing the Featherington estate's future. Penelope continues her column, now signing as Penelope Bridgerton. Francesca and John. Francesca Bridgerton and Lord John Sterling of Kilmartin continue their courtship, contrasting with the passionate romances typical of Bridgerton. Their love is slow and steady, which initially concerns Francesca's mother, Violet, who believes love should be forceful and quick. Throughout the season, Violet learns to appreciate the beauty of a slow-burning romance. Francesca and John move to his estate in the Scottish Highlands, accompanied by Eloise and Kilmartin's cousin, Michaela. In the books, Michaela is actually Michael, hinting at future romantic developments. The show's gender swap adds complexity to the story. It's uncertain if Season 4 will follow them to Scotland, as new locations and sets are budget-intensive. However, a time jump is likely, bringing Francesca and the others back to the Bridgerton household with new secrets and drama. Eloise, feeling lonely after Penelope's marriage, seeks her own adventures, potentially becoming a focal point in Season 4. Benedict Bridgerton, another single sibling, embarks on his journey of sexual discovery, complicated by societal norms. His relationship with Lady Tilly Arnold and her friend Paul introduces themes of forbidden love and personal growth. Violet Bridgerton embarks on her love affair with Marcus Anderson, Lady Danbury's brother. Lady Danbury's initial disapproval stems from a childhood incident where Marcus thwarted her escape, leading her to resent him. However, Marcus reveals his intentions were to protect her, mending their relationship. Lady Danbury eventually gives Violet her blessing. A significant line references Lady Danbury's affair with Violet's father, revealed in Queen Charlotte. Violet, understanding the good in both her father and Lady Danbury, accepts their past. The scene concludes with a symbolic paper hat that helped Violet uncover the affair. Anthony and Kate's presence in Season May 4th minimal, as they plan a trip to India for the birth of their child. Season 4 could introduce the youngest Bridgerton siblings, Gregory and Hyacinth. Gregory hints at future romantic entanglements at Eton, while Hyacinth, still too young for society, might be featured if a significant time jump occurs. The next Bridgerton season promises new developments and dramatic shifts. With a 2-year wait ahead, fans are left to speculate on the future twists and turns in the lives of their favorite characters.